Hey guys, welcome to my den. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Chingu, which literally means friend in Korean. It's not my real name, but it's one of my so-called nicknames. Think of me as your friend who's helping you stay up to date with K-dramas as well as Korean movies. I love making commentaries, reviews, and explanation videos about dramas, movies, characters, and etc. Grab your snacks because today's tea is about to be hot, hot, hot. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the 8th episode of Season 2 from the K-drama Love featuring Marriage and Divorce, while also sharing some of my own theories. I reviewed the other episodes and you can find the videos on my channel or in the playlist that I've created for the K-drama. The link will be in the description box. Boe-ryung had a very tense conversation with the four musketeers, and I'm very unsatisfied with the result of the conversation. I really thought Hye-ryung would decide to leave Sion, but that did not happen. The four musketeers seems to loathe Hye-ryung as if she's a burden and an obstacle. We saw a glimpse of what was in someone's mind and what she thought of the situation. Now I know for sure that someone is rotten to the core. She was literally blaming Hye-ryung for the fact that she was cheated on by her husband. Okay, sure, Hye-ryung didn't feed him or treat him how he had envisioned that he'd get treated after marriage. But Hye-ryung was clear about who she was since the beginning. And she had also said that she would not change. Someone is out here thinking that she's defending him. She also mentioned that as a woman, she was basically ashamed of Hye-ryung. In my point of view, it seemed like someone was shaming women who get treated on while saying that they deserve it if they don't treat their husbands as they should. At the end of someone's vision, Hye-ryung asked for a divorce, and so we know 100% that someone would jump at the chance of Hye-ryung divorcing her husband. Instead of going through her elaborate plan, someone decided to keep up her kind person facade, and she took the blame. In the end, everyone, and even Hye-ryung, felt bad for her. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm very frustrated at this point, and I'm upset that Hye-ryung is staying with Sion. The only thing that was satisfying about that conversation was when Hye-ryung slapped Sion's face like he was a tennis ball and her hands were the racket. Very nice. But the unsatisfying result of the conversation overshadowed that part. Hye-ryung ended up being painted as the villain while someone was the angel and classy one. And yes, you bet I said classy with air quotes. One thing I found funny was how in her imagination, someone asked Hye-ryung if her parents taught her to treat her husband in such a way. I wanted to ask someone if her parents taught her to sleep with married men. Someone also basically said that she used Sion as a guinea pig to see if she really couldn't get pregnant. I have no words for that part. Sion's parents then had the audacity to tell someone that she was awarded with her baby because of her character. What character? Sorry, I didn't hear you guys properly. The parents really are two-faced. Now, I couldn't care less about them being reunited because of their behavior. We were right, by the way, guys. They love someone because she fits the mold of what they think a woman or wife should be like. They legit said that their ancestors would be proud of her. Although I'm still mad and frustrated over the fact that Hye-ryung is still staying with her husband, on the bright side, Sapyeong finally learned about her husband's affair. I mean, it was very sad, but I'm just glad because the writers didn't drag this out past the midway point of the drama. In the beginning of the episode, Yushin brought Pyong to a hotel in order for them to have a date night. I think he was just trying to appease his guilty conscience. That man is trash, and I fear that the recycling bin itself cannot compute with him. When he got back to the hospital, Yushin made sure Ami got the best care possible, and he even put her in a VIP room. They are still involved with each other in my opinion. They did not end their affair. Dongmi is still trying to drug Pyong, by the way, and she even wished that she could have made her faint with the drugs. I think she wants Pyong dead at this point. Sapyeong's aunt was the one who saw Pyong's mother faint, and she also was the one who contacted Pyong to come to the hospital. And Pyong was very scared and agitated when she learned the news, and she seems to be regretting how she treated her mother. She tried calling her husband, but he was too busy with his mistress. At the hospital, Pyong saw Yushin hugging Ami, and then she for sure knew that he was cheating on her. Pyong fainted and had to be hospitalized as well. All the while his wife is in the hospital, Yushin still felt the need to go back to Ami's room to tell her that she would be moved to another hospital. He also mentioned that if she didn't listen, it would truly be over between them, meaning that the two of them still haven't called it quits. At the end of the episode, Pyong asked Yushin about who Ami was, and we were left with this cliffhanger. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm done having false hope. I always hope something will progress, and then it turns out that it was all just a vision. In the teaser, we saw Pyong asking for a divorce. This might simply be a vision, but if it's not, I will be very, very, very happy for her. She will be the first to decide right away to divorce her husband. I would not be surprised if she decided to do divorce, but we'll have to see. Yushin was like he'll follow her decision. I honestly hate when cheaters say that because most of the time they hope that the wife will call it quits so that they can move on with their mistresses. I don't know for what reason Ami wants to see Pyong. Girl, you have caused enough damage. Sit your ass down, please. The mistresses seems to always have a hard time doing nothing. They always try to appease the wives. Pyong might go meet Ami. This is all speculative because I don't know if that part will also be a vision. If it's real, I doubt she'll see Ami because she'll probably have already been moved to the other hospital. Pyong is also regretting how she treated her mother, and she is apologetic. I think she either has a hereditary disease or early menopause because in the teaser, her husband was going around telling people something about her. Lee Shi-eun is the most at peace, and that is because she has left her husband as she should. I honestly do see why some of you guys think that she might end up with Soban because there seems to be many signs or potential signs. There was the message Bueryong read during her segment, there was the fact that Soban only mentioned Uram's name, and there was also the part where we learned that Soban had given Uram about $100. Soban's action and all the circumstantial evidence do seem to insinuate that he could potentially have romantic feelings toward Lee Shi-eun, but I'm honestly still not sure. It seems like Young-hee ships them as well, and I hereby designate her as the captain of this ship. On another note, it really seems like Lee Shi-eun will be the pillar within the group. She is also going to be the first to learn about all the husband's affairs. Her ex is going to tell her that Ami is Namgabin's friend, and Shi-eun will start putting the pieces together. She will probably be disgusted when she learns that the mistresses are all friends with each other. I still don't understand that part, to be honest. It's such an odd occurrence for all of them to be friends while also being cheaters, but I guess the proverb is right that birds of a feather flock together. Young-hee and Huram are both growing well, and they also seem happy. Soban and Sodongman are going to meet next episode to play golf, and I'm not sure why, but I feel like Soban doesn't have a great relationship with his parents. We're going to learn more about that in the next episode. Lee Shi-eun can't get a break from Park Hae-ryung and Nam Gabin. These people are literally everywhere she goes. Also, Sodongman mentioned that he is certain that Nam Gabin is not over him and that he doesn't think that she will actually get married. I truly believe that something will happen before the wedding. The relationship between Nam Gabin and Park Hae-ryung doesn't seem to be genuine, and I mean that I don't think they love each other in the same way. I think we might get to see more clips between Soban and Lee Shi-eun soon, and I'd really love that to get more insight into their dynamic. They could honestly be great friends and even more. Someone is meeting Soban next episode, by the way. I'm not sure if it's a blind date or if they're meeting for work, or maybe they even know each other from before. Either way, I think someone will start having evil thoughts about Bueryong. She was already looking vindictive while listening to Hae-ryung's show on the radio, and now she'll probably start doing worse. She will start showing her true colors while trying to break up Hae-ryung and Sayeon. When that time comes, I want Mano to tell me once more about her so-called class. Anyways, that was it for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Episode 9 and 10 will come out next week on Netflix, but you could find them on other drama sites as well, such as Drama Cool. Since we're halfway through the drama, I'm thinking of doing a midway discussion/rant session. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that video. If you like this video and want to see more from me, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Take care. May God bless y'all. And until next time, bye.